People. Together, with me as your leader, we can end the fight of left and right, because society deserves democracy, integrity, and truth.
Okay, Mike. It's great. Good to go.
Rolling. Sound speed.
Action.
Action.
How did one man thrust from obscurity to change the face of British politics forever? As civilization teetered on the brink of collapse, Sam Danvers became the voice of hope with his radical new party and one simple claim. Society deserves democracy, integrity and truth. SoDDIT. I am Marcy Ackroyd-Gordon and this is their story. Chaos and rioting were rife across the UK as the people demanded change.
Politics. Labour and Conservative, they haven't got a clue what they're doing. They make promises they can't keep.
Intervention by the head of state, demanding a reboot of the crippled British establishment, inspires a man who is an old hand at smoking fags like the people. With the balls to stick his neck out, but unable to face the challenges alone, he found the social media community was all ears. His recruitment drive grew legs, and soon his political dream team was assembled.
Yeah, so Maggie's going to be a great help for us all, and she's just kindly, agreed to come in and, just do the bits and minutes and things like that. In between, she's minding the kids and getting my car washed.
How did I get the job? Well, I was a babysitter for my 16th cousin Penelope, and she brought me into a Zoom meeting one day to just help out with some paperwork.
I don't really have any ideas, so I thought that maybe is something, again, Maggie, you could just look into.
2 years later, here I am. Still here.
The maverick Danvers was shaking things up from a young age.
Move on. No, you've made your... Please do not interrupt. You've made your point. We need to move to questions. Yes, the gentleman with the kind eyes and charismatic smile.
Shut up!
Oh, you wouldn't want that in your eye. My name is young Sam Danvers, and I've got a question for the panel. Why don't you work together on the main issues, even if you're on different sides of the political spectrum?
Yes, well, Samuel had a warm, loving and caring environment in which to grow up at his father's.
And what was opinion on Sam's right-hand men?
We're not as close as we used to be. Her kids are cunts, basically. Debbie, I have a message for you. Stay away from my husband, or I will poison your dog and stick knife in your vajayjay.
By the skin of his teeth, Danvers registered the SoDDIT party in time for the general election. The battle buses set off on what was going to be a very dramatic campaign trail.
When I first heard the name SoDDIT, what kind of name is that for a party? Then I heard society, democracy, truth, integrity, something or other. I thought, that sounds like the kind of party I could support.
Labour, Conservative and get SoDDIT in power.
That SoDDIT party, they're the voice of a generation.
No policy, no problem. No policy, no problem. They're really speaking to the hearts of the people, aren't they?
Yes, Libby.
Yes. And that's what people want these days,
They want their hearts spoken to. They don't want to think with their minds. It's feel now, isn't it?
It's all about feeling, actually.
Yeah.
And I quite like feeling myself.
Oh, well, that sounds an absolute winner. You've got my vote. Thank you very much. Without a shadow of a doubt. I think this is just what the country needs. And I love the pink, actually.
The reason we went for the bright pink is because, well, there were no other colours left.
No policies, no promises, no problem. No policy, no problem.
No, love, no.
Rather, be focused. Focus in the next election.
You're the SoDDIT party?
Yes.
Oh, now you're talking. Normally I don't like politicians, but you lot are excellent.
Oh, yes. Thank you so much. You're going to give us your vote.
100% I am.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Look, you shouldn't be out in the cold weather just wearing that. Can I help at all?
Oh, my God. That would be amazing. Do some flyering for me.
Of course I will, darling.
Yay, thank you so much.
That's that covered then.
It's like whatever they say is already in my head. It's like they're in my head.
Find out what the people want, and we'll just do that. Yeah.
On primetime TV, Penelope No One consulted experts for answers.
Give us a sign about the future of this woman.
No, look, I just came here to find out about the political future of the political party I work for.
SoDDIT.
Yes, SoDDIT. How did you know that?
No, I meant SoDDIT. I forgot to pick up my donkey from the dry cleaners.
While Sam was in over his head at the leaders' debate.
We deserve to be living a life of luxury. You do not deserve to be bossed around by these idiots. Thank you very much.
I'm going to tell you that we're going to put 50,000 new nurses into the NHS. We're going to pump some money into the education system so everyone feels educated. Because we have good policies. We have great policies. Vote Conservative. Thank you.
And I'm going to say, vote SoDDIT. Because we have no policies, we make no promises, so there's no problem. Take, for example, the NHS. People worry that it's going to become too privatised, but I say, aren't our medical records already private?
I can tell you that my son wasn't afraid to show his stupidity.
I thought, there's an honest man. There's an honest man who'll tell you what's what. He's not going to tell you no lies and bullshit you.
SoDDIT's honest lack of policy sparked joy in the hearts of everyone.
I know SoDDIT are the ones that are going to get us to a great place, and I am a committed sodomite.
People.
Oh yeah, definitely. They seem like a lovely bunch, that SoDDIT lot, don't they?
We have no policies. We make no promises. No problem.
Vote SoDDIT. I'm going to vote SoDDIT.
Behind the scenes of mysteriously leaked Zoom calls, insurmountable pressure was building for one team member. Her cracks began to show.
Sorry.
Maggie, I just want to ask a couple of questions. Can I talk to you about SoDDIT?
Okay, so I'll do that when I find out what all the people want.
Come back, Maggie, please.
Maggie, could you tell us a joke, please?
Talk to you for a second, Maggie.
And the other muffin says, talking muffin!
Nobody noticed Maggie's suffering as she shouldered the burden of the party's success.
Don't you think that one of these days they will actually listen to you?
Joined with me is our political correspondent, Stephen, for some stunning, startling statistics.
Thank you, Tina. I do enjoy examining a poll. So, grumpy old Labour and toffee-nosed Tory are neck and neck. They're necking. But look at this big pink thrusting thing reaching for the sky. I think that could indicate a win for SoDDIT at this next general election.
SoDDIT had reached head-dizzying heights, soaring on the wings of success. What could possibly go wrong?
Can't anyone have public sex in private anymore?
Mr. Danvers, can you confirm that Debbie Dogood has had sex?
I'm so sorry, I do need to
The public has a right to know, Mr. Danvers.
Ms. Dogood has spoken to me about this matter.
The sex scandal, I mean, I actually like to call it lovemaking.
She has confirmed that she's had sex with a...
Can you confirm it was a person?
Yeah, we think it was a person.
I mean, a scandal is a scandal, isn't it? And actually, yikes. Would I have sex in a public place? Yes, I probably would. Oh my goodness, who is that looking at me?
Was für eine Schlampe. Aber Debbie, die Tour wird in liberalen Europa immer offen stehen.
No, I don't give a about the sex scandal. Do you know why? Because me and my husband did sex once around the back of Bargain Booze and no one said a thing. But all of a sudden, when she's in power, they all want to judge her. The poor cow.
I find your politics so funny. I mean, the sex scandal, who cares? I'm from France, everybody has the sex. You walk down the street, you have sex, you look in each other's eyes, guess what? You are having the sex.
There was protesters outside 10 Downing Street with placards that said, "Don't worry, Debbie, I'm a slag too."
Unlike Debbie, SoDDIT was far from on its knees, and history was made.
The SoDDIT party has won the general election by a huge majority. Way to go, yay.
You know, now I don't have to pay any tax. And I could probably kill someone and get away with it, so...
I phoned the leader, Sam Danvers. He's a very nice man, and gave him plenty of advice. Their rise in popularity is down to me. That's true. You can look it up.
Ever neutral, the Queen remained impartial.
Yes, Sam, you did it. Wonderful.
In just a few moments, I will be making the short trip to Buckingham Palace,
So proud.
where Her Majesty the Queen will ask me to form a government. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Sam Danvers, Your Majesty.
Show him in, please, Simon.
We did it!
Yes, and I think leading us down the right path at a crucial time in our country's history.
Crucial.
That is what won them this election.
So obviously I'm a very valued member of the Conservative Party. This whole SoDDIT thing is just absolutely ridiculous. I mean, it's the fact that they won. I mean, it's all about the Instagram, the Twitter, the Snapchat, the YouPorn.
Shocking.
SoDDIT è venuto da me e mi ha chiesto l'Italia prenderebbe in considerazione una nuova alleanza con la Gran Bretagna. Ho chiesto perché e poi mi dissero che l'Italia gli piaceva di più per il cibo, le belle donne e gli uomini bellissimi. Naturalmente ho accettato questa proposta.
Oh.
No bullshit. You've interviewed them. I've interviewed them. They have not bullshat.
No answer.
Okay. That's all right. Well, maybe she's having a lie down.
None of my messages to her are blue ticking, so, you know, I don't really know.
Yeah, I found the same thing, Debbie. Yeah, totally blue tick free couple of days with Maggie. I don't know what's going on.
Sorry to hear that. When are you free? LOL.
With jubilant hearts, crowds thronged the city streets of Britain. Life would never be the same. For one person, life would start again. A new identity.
Extensive plastic surgery. My name is Maggie Randall, and this was my story.